Hi everybody, how are you doing? It's been a while. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Belinda Oyugi and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can remove the dirt from your iron box. So normally when you iron clothes, when you do the ironing for many days or for several times, you realize that beneath the iron box, or do we call it that plate, it normally collect those fiber so that it gets they normally just stick on it. So once they stick on it, maybe you might be stranded. How are you going to do this? How are you going to solve this problem? But normally, some people have different people have their own ways of removing the dirt that sticks on that plate. So some people normally use salt, some people normally use steel wool, but you will really scrub on it. So today I just want to give you one ingredient that you're going to use for that iron box and get amazing results with less effort, with less minutes. Like in a very short time, you'll be having an amazing work on your iron box. So I have my iron box here. This is my iron box, and these are what I'm talking about. Like, now how do you remove this? Some people, you will find that some iron boxes are having like this dirt in the entire plate. But now how do you solve this? You find that you want to iron maybe some white cloth, but now it's looking like this, meaning when it heats, these are going to be coming out and making your cloth dirty. So how do you solve that? So that is what I want to show you how to solve. It's a problem and I'm bringing you a solution, so stay tuned. So for this, for whatever we're going to do here, we're just going to use a very simple ingredient that is known by almost everybody, like everywhere in the world. So I think general name, they normally call it paracetamol, but paracetamol comes in different what they have different brands, I think brands. So the one specific one I'm going to use is panadol. So I bought my panadol here because it's just a small stain. It's not so much. The stain is not so much. But if the stain was so much, so the more the stain, the more panadol you will use. It's just panadol, the normal panadol you use for headache. So that's what you're gonna use here. Okay. So we have our panadol and we have our iron box. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Now, first things first. Uh, let me move my camera a little bit so that it's stable. Fine. So first things first. You plug in this to the source of power. So for this one, don't use an extension kindly, because this one uses very high voltage. So you're going to plug it directly to the wall socket. So for mine, it's not put on the wall. I just connected this way, but it's still safe because it's a wall socket. So you're just going to plug it into the socket. Let me show you. Let's move closer. This is my socket, plugging it in there. So after you plug it in, this is your iron box. So assume you want to iron, but now it's giving you that problem. So it's not even hot yet because it's at the lowest point. So turn it on. Turn it on. So are you seeing that red one? Yeah. So you're supposed to turn it on until it gives you the red one, like maximum. So we turn it on until it is maximum. So once it is maximum, because it's maximum, it's going to heat. It's going to really heat until this one starts melting. Oh, there's something I really forgot. Let me bring what you're going to use to wipe it. Just a minute. Sorry, I'm back. So what I was forgetting is this one. This is a serviette. So if you don't have a serviette, you can also use tissue paper, or you can use just a piece of paper, because if you use a piece of cloth, it's the cloth that stained this. So if you use a piece of cloth, it means that that piece of cloth is still going to stick on this plate. So don't use a piece of cloth. You can use a paper, like a piece of paper. I'm still setting my camera. You can use a piece of paper, tissue paper, or serviette. So for me, I'm going to use serviette. And my baby is here really singing, and she's really busy anyway. So we say this is my panadol, and already this one is turned, the heat is turned up until to the maximum, until this part is red. Yeah, so how are we going to do it? So let's remove panadol from here. Let me show you. So what we're going to do, let me lower my camera so that you see it properly. So this is the plate. Remember, this part is hot. That's why I'm bringing this, so that I don't get burnt. So you put this here. So because this part is hot, this panadol will start melting. I don't know if you can see it. Some smoke. Yeah, it's melting. It's actually melting. So as it sorry, as it melts, you just hold it with this, like this. You don't even need a lot of energy, just a little energy. You just be wiping it, guys. Just be wiping it. Just be wiping it that way. I don't know if you can see what's happening. It's melting. It's melting. It's melting. You can see it melting. It's melting. It's melting. You see what's happening? So as it melts, you wipe it out. Oh my goodness, let it not burn me. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that one. So we put another one so that we do this other part. So you just it's like you're smearing, because this panadol melts on it. Well, I got this hack some time back. I've been using for years, and I can't really tell why panadol and not any other tablet. But anyway, it has worked for me for years, so that's why I'm showing you, because it's surely going to work for you also. So that way, where's the other serviette? Wow, my baby. So it has some smoke anyway. It has to get some smoke. So you see what has happened. Yeah, so previously we had a very dirty iron box. Mine is this way because I can say it's old. It has stayed like this iron box is more than 6 years old. So that's why the dirt are stuck here for several years. It could be looking this way if it was newer, but now that it has stayed and it's kind of old, that's why it's looking the way it's looking. So now you have your iron box here. A very simple step. Maybe some of you already know that you can use panadol, or some of you already know that you can use some other ingredient, but because I wanted you to be using something that is so simple and take the shortest time to work with, then use this one, panadol all the way, right? So guys, I hope that video was really helpful. If you've been wondering how you're supposed to work with your iron box, then that was it. Very simple, short time, and you have your iron box and you're ready to iron. So if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something, actually give it a thumbs up. Kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell so that each and every time I upload a new video, you will be the very first person to be notified. So if you have other procedures on how you can wipe your iron box clean as new. Kindly put it down in the comment section. So until, oh my baby, my baby's shouting. Okay, until we meet again in the next video, guys. Bye bye. Love you all.